I started a course with YWAM Perth called School of Frontier Media in January of this year. As part of the completion, we go on outreach to an unreached people group, basically a large group of people whom the vast majority have never heard the name Jesus in their lifetime. Our goal was to take the skills learned in lectures and practical projects to make a movie for the Gond people of India. There are approximately 14 million Gond. Our team landed in India with a goal of researching, writing a script, and filming a short movie that would be relevant to their culture, with the full impact of a truthful gospel. We spent the first week in meetings with locals hearing about a dozen testimonies of the few who have come to know and love Jesus. The common thread among all of them was demon possession. After meeting our many advisors, we finalized the story for authenticity and began the arduous trip south to start filming. It had been determined a small Gond village where some known scattered followers of Jesus, nestled in the community's fabric, would be a perfect setting for our story. We arrived and got fast to work. Most of my days started around 6:30 for a full day schedule. We had a small window to cast actors, scout locations within the village and nearby city, and develop a plan for finishing our film on time. Our leaders, Ben and Jenny, were seasoned pros and led the charge with a cool calm about them, setting the stage for us to follow in a workmanlike approach to getting things done. I was able to gain valuable experience behind the camera, applying lighting schemes, capturing proper sound dialogue, and even directing multiple scenes according to the vision my team collaborated on. Was this ever fun? If there was ever a place I had to die, other than the arms of my wife, it would be on the movie set. We were dirty, tired, sticky, sweaty, and as far from luxury of the Western world one could imagine. I was right where I belonged, where God created me to flourish in skill and truth. Some of the most generous people I've ever known lived in this village, making their home and everything associated with it available to our crew for furthering our story, bending over backwards to see this vision through. But even more generous was the livelihood they risked. If one of these families were found to be promoting Christian filmmakers, they would be persecuted and cut off from the community around them, not being allowed to see their closest relatives, receive the most basic health care, and even shop in any or all stores for goods. They would be vagabonds on their own land, but they did it to spread the good news about Jesus Christ. They desperately loved their neighbors and families. They know full well the possible cost of being found out, but they love Jesus more than themselves and laid it all on the line. Even though we were repeatedly betrayed to the anti-Christian society who hunted possible followers jealously, more than once we had to suddenly pack our gear mid-scene, jump in the cars, and leave with little warning for fear of the locals being persecuted. Once we even hid quietly inside a family's home while the anti-Christian groups prowled the surrounding homes for clues to our presence. But God is bigger than anything the enemy could throw at us, and the hearts of the Jesus-loving refused to back away in their faith and persisted in inviting us back to finish the film. Now that I'm home, it's time to take all that footage, log, edit, and prepare an incredible message, authored by God for the Gond. We believe this film will reach tens of thousands of Gond and Indian people who will hear the name Jesus for the very first time. Will you stand with us in prayer that we don't get in the way and that God is able to use us to craft it perfectly according to his heart, and that he would prepare the hearts of all those who will see it so that they will answer his call to receive his son Jesus as Lord. Thank you everyone who prayed, is praying, keep praying please, and for all who helped support me financially to be a part of this incredible team of guys and gals who are making it happen.